So there are a few key steps that we would advise any brand that's deciding to engage in social media, and they revolve around a set of questions that form the basis for a strategic framework that we would deploy across any one of our clients' environments or platforms or whatever. The first one would be helping that client understand who they are. So that speaks to their brand voice. And that brand voice might be their corporate CI or that brand Bible that's issued by an agency, but it's also the assimilation of the thoughts and opinions of customers and staff. And it's also contextual depending on what other brands are or who they are in the market. The second thing it would help them do is decide why they're engaging. So we get a lot of people that come to us and say, we want to be on Facebook. And we say, why? And they're like, we don't know, because those people are on Facebook, or because we're worried about it, or fear and jealousy are not great motivators for any business decision. So we would say, what are the commercial business reasons for engaging in social media? So if we know who we are and why we're engaging, the next thing we have to decide on is, what do we say? And what do we say is broken down into three key pillars, if you like. The first one is, what are our content themes? What are the things that we are authorized and capable and credible to speak with authority on? So what are we thought leaders in or on? And those topics would, I guess, a great parallel example is if a company was publishing a magazine, what would the regular features be? The second one would be to say, what platforms do we want to engage on? And the third one would be, what target market? And if you combine our content themes with the target market we're speaking to and the platforms that we're on, you start to get some very useful content pillars and themes coming out of that. So who we are, why we'd engage, what we'd say, and then lastly, when we'd say it. How often do we need to tell the story? Is it long-form content that we publish once a month? Is it short-form content that we publish 8 times a day? All of those different tools, I think, will help you determine the scope of resource that you need to support that project, because ultimately what most of our clients will do is say, we need to be on Facebook, and they'll try and retrofit a solution back into their business by asking some intern to do it, or an agency that's overpriced, or whatever it may be, and it becomes a very frustrating experience for them. Rather start with the right questions and you'll come out with the right answers at the end.